In 1981 or 1982, Joey Tempest borrowed a KORG Polysix keyboard to create a riff from keyboard player Mic Michaeli. At the time, Michaeli was still a member of the band Avalon. However, sometime later he joined Europe and replaced Tempest as the permanent keyboard player. In 1985, bassist John Leven suggested writing a song using the riff. The lyrics were inspired by David Bowie's song Space Oddity and were only used as the opening song at every Europe concert. Joey Tempest explained about the song. "I had the demo without vocals and I was singing it over and over again. The music was almost like a soundtrack to a movie about leaving Earth and that the Earth was spent. And one day we'll probably have to leave this place." It was kind of a dream-like lyric, but that was the backdrop for it. Then Tempest recorded a demo version of the song, but it was used by another band. The sound of the keyboard riff used in the recording was achieved by using a Yamaha TX-816 rack unit and a Roland JX-8P synthesizer, as described by Michaeli. "I made a brassy sound from the JX-8P and used a factory sound from the Yamaha and just layered them together." Initially, John Norum refused to use a synthesizer in the intro of this song. The reason because Europe as a rock band that emphasizes guitar roars. Not satisfied with the album's keyboard-dominated production, nor the band's commercialized image, John Norum decided to leave Europe in October 1986 to pursue a solo career. After a fifth album, Prisoners in Paradise, the band went on hiatus in 1992. Norum stepped back in for a reunion in Stockholm on New Year's Eve of 1999, and that became permanent almost 5 years later. A few years ago, talking about The Final Countdown, Norum told Classic Rock, "When I first heard that synth intro, my reaction was, 'No, this is nuts. We just can't use this.' Thank God they didn't listen to me." Tempest insisted now that the commonly held perception of the song causing Norum to quit the band is an oversimplification, explaining, "John's real problem was with Kevin Elson's radio mix, which turned up the keyboards and vocals and minimalized the guitar." When it was time to choose the first single from the album The Final Countdown, Tempest suggested the song The Final Countdown. The band had not originally planned to release the song as a single, and some members wanted Rock the Night to be the first single. When their record company Epic Records suggested, however, that it should be the first single, the band decided to release it. Seeking the modern synth rock sound of the mid-80s, Epic Records put the band with producer Kevin Elson for the Final Countdown album. He had worked on the 1983 Journey album Frontiers. In 2009, Tempest told the BBC's Liam Allen, "I can trace bands like UFO in it, sort of a galloping theme like Iron Maiden had on the Number of the Beast album on quite a few songs. I wanted to make a combination of guitars and keyboards. That was a statement on that, and it sort of worked out nicely. It was set in the key of F-sharp minor." The Final Countdown became a success on the charts worldwide after its release during 1986 and 1987, reaching number 1 in 25 countries, including the UK, where it spent 2 weeks at the top and is Europe's only top 10 hit to date. Blender was an American music magazine that listed The Final Countdown as the 27th worst song ever, but both VH1 and Blender included it at 16 on the list of the most awesomely bad songs ever. VH1 ranked it at number 66 on their list of the best hard rock songs of all time. On VH1's 100 Greatest One-Hit Wonders, Joey Tempest said, "It was quite a surprise that the song The Final Countdown became such a big hit because it was written for the band. It was written for our concert. It was written to be the opening song in our concert. It was almost 6 minutes long. It was never intended to be a short pop hit or anything. It was very much a surprise, and it's been used for all kinds of events, anything from Formula 1 to boxing."